The most distinguished RGCB Scientific Advisory Council, the RGCB SAC, also admired him for his leadership, vibrancy, and generosity. They equivocally praise their colleague Professor M.R. Pillai, whom they fondly call as Radha.
Dr. Radhakrishan Pillai took over RGCB and turned it into a very vibrant DBT institute. It was really a huge, big achievement. And the way he could really put it into the national roadmap, even international roadmap, was very interesting. Particularly his work on the area which he opened up in cancer research, particularly in the cervical cancer research, as well as in the virology research, the areas on the neurosciences, area on the cardiovascular sciences, all of them were very rewarding, and they turned into good publications as well as good product line. And one of the major achievement was that a whole number of young cadre was created. This new campus, he could create this new campus which came up, as well as the service center and the center in the Kochi, which actually became an incubator center, was something which within this time I never imagined it would happen. And his ability to deal with the scientific community, with people and his staff, was also remarkable. His hospitality is mind-blowing. Everyone from India wanted to come to RGCB. The way he took care of them, looked after them, and interacted with them. So I don't know whether we will ever get a person like Dr. Pillai over there. It has been, for me, it has been a great friendship, and I liked being there, and will miss him tremendously.
Dr. Radhakrishnan Pillai, popularly known as Radha, he is an excellent human being, outstanding team leader, and adorable personal who inspires all of us. Dr. Radhakrishnan Pillai, during his last few decades of involvement in RGCB, has been able to build a team of individuals and has made RGCB as a most outstanding institution in the country and outside. His focus on building a good team to take the RGCB effort further is exemplified by the team of experts he has been able to build and nurture over the years, who themselves are outstanding in their field and has the potential to become great individuals in their own field and transform the RGCB in the coming days. Radha's strength has been combining science, technology, and application for societal development and social inclusion programs, and also interacting with a large number of stakeholders in his exciting journey. As Director of Institute of Life Science, I am personally indebted to him for guiding us and shaping us some of the programs which has become more meaningful with all his interventions, advice, and counsel. Dr. Radha, you will be ending one of the innings of your professional career at RGCB, but the overall friendship we had with you, I am sure RGCB will always occupy a central place in your thinking, in your heart, and your mind. On behalf of my colleagues at ILS and me personally, I wish you best of health, happiness, and professional career ahead. I will be in touch with you, and I hope you will not deprive me of that opportunity. Thank you. Wish you all the best.
I have been associated with RGCB as a SAC member for many years now. And during this time, I have seen the Institute grow from strength to strength. It is not only the growth in volume or expansion, it is actually the quality of work coming out of the Institute, whether it is new discoveries or it is the innovations that came out. I could feel the vibrant atmosphere of the Institute while attending the SAC meetings or interacting with the scientists, as and when I did. I'm sure the scientists will agree with me that it was a wonderful experience, wonderful ambience to work for within the Institute, which Radha could provide as a leader. He has been a very successful leader, I would say, in terms of building up something of great significance. But I would say that Radha, apart from his abilities to lead or his abilities to contribute to science, he has been a great human being.
I knew Radha the day he took over the directorship of RGCB. A few months before that, when he presented himself as a potential candidate for the directorship. All those who were present there were unanimous about the choice of Radha as the next director of RGCB, an institution some of us have been closely associated with from the time of its founder, Director M.R. Das. In fact, today, it's one of the flagship institutions of the Department of Biotechnology, Government of India. Apart from lateral expansion of laboratories and the instrumentation facilities, Radha initiated the incubators and other translational applications, collaborative opportunities with other institutions. These are all some of his major contributions. Radha, as a practicing scientist with a strong hold on cancer biology, has been the primary instrument in achieving the current status of RGCB. He is a man of class, high sophistication, an excellent host, and always a great friend. Although retirement is a painful event, especially when one is so productive and experienced, I wish Radha will continue to associate with RGCB and provide his wisdom. I'm sure that others are waiting to grab him from outside. We will miss your charisma, style, Radha, but hope our intimate association will continue. All the very best to you. Thank you.
What a year. 2020 has been an awful year. Let's face it, we've had a pandemic. We have had economic collapse because of it. We've had people getting sick, countries in turmoil. We've had Trump. We've had all sorts of problems. It couldn't go worse. And then I get a message. Radha is retiring. That's the worst of all that. How can we lose Radha? This is terrible. I'm not quite sure what we should do. We're losing a man who started an institution, took it from its base level right up to a world-class institution. And I'm concerned what India will do without Radha. All I can say is, he better eat, drink, and be merry in this retirement. And when I say eat, I mean no more of these ketone diets. You gotta eat well when you're on retirement. Drink, lots of scotch and rum. That's a prerequisite for retirement. That's my understanding. And be merry, just have a good time. We wish you all the best here. I've had a great time working on the advisory committee. I've met lots of very bright people there at Rajiv Gandhi, and it's been a privilege to work with you. Your institution is world class, and you should be very proud of what you've done. And hopefully you'll just take it easy and take my advice on the eat, drink, and be merry. Congratulations and best wishes from Canada.
Hey Radha, sending this message, a very warm message for you. I believe that you will be superannuating from RGCB very soon and turning 60. You can't believe that someone like you is turning 60. To all of us, you are forever young man. We have enjoyed so many of our moments together, whether be at different conferences, different meetings, camaraderie as fellow directors of DPT institutes, my pleasant visits to Trivandrum, RGCB, at so many different times. And all of us have always held you in the highest esteem in all matters. Whenever we had difficult situations to deal with in our own institutes, one of the persons that we turn to has always been you. It's great to know that you are turning 60. Welcome to that particular club. I am not at 60, but I'll be getting there very soon and look forward to joining that club very soon myself. I wish you all the very best, you and your family. Hopefully you have much more time now on your hand, away from the hustle bustle of administration, and enjoy time with your family, friends, and other activities that you had always felt that you wanted to do, but possibly could not have done because of the terrific job that you are doing at RGCB. All the very best from all of us. Thank you, Radha.
Thank you very much for giving me a chance to talk at this occasion. I first met Dr. Pillai when we were both 17 and we were in Maravainas College. And we left and we went our separate ways, and Dr. Pillai has gone on to do extremely significant and momentous things in his life. And if you look at his entire career, it's been truly astounding. He's been the director of this RGCB for all these years, and the changes that have come across during his tenure is nothing short of breathtaking. And I had the privilege of being on the Scientific Advisory Council, and coming there every year 2 times a year has been one of the greatest joys of mine. I'm very grateful for making me part of it. And Dr. Pillai and I, we have collaborated on scientific projects. We've had an NIH grant together. And as you move on to the next phase in life, I'd like to wish you the very best. So the question is, what are you going to do? ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ ഈ സയൻറ്റിഫിക് ലൈഫ് കഴിയുമ്പോൾ ഞാൻ സിനിമ എടുക്കാൻ പോകും. സാറ് വരുന്നു എൻ്റെ കൂടെ. കഥ തിരക്കഥ സംഭാഷണം ഞാൻ ചെയ്യും, ഡിറക്ഷൻ സാർ ചെയ്യും. So എന്താ ഇല്ലയോ? What an idea, Sarji. Thank you and God bless you. Bye.
Dear Professor Pillai, it will be a privilege and honor for me if this video reaches you, and I want to just share some of my feelings. We have been associated with each other for more than 10 years now, and thanks to you for inviting me as a SAC member and persisting with me for almost 10 years and making me a member of many committees in RGCB. I really enjoyed, and I can tell you that it has been a great learning experience for me, both science as well as administration, and have seen the way you have contributed to the growth of RGCB. I remember the first SAC meeting in which I attended when you presented a slide where the average impact factor was around 0.1, 0.5. And from there, now we can see the kind of publications that are coming out of RGCB. It's been a tremendous increase in the growth in terms of scientific output, both quality as well as quantity. We have hired a number of youngsters who are doing very well. We have brought in a lot of funds. The infrastructure has been improved tremendously, and the translation research program that you have introduced and the kind of service that you are doing for the state government in disease diagnosis and especially in the area of infectious disease is phenomenal. it has been I would say that you are a role model for a director for any DBT institute, and you did face many hardships, but you never gave up. It's another lesson. And what is more important, that you actually shared many of these hardships with me, and you confided in me, and which was something that I felt very, very proud of. So after this 10-year association, I have not only interacted with the director, I have actually earned a very good friend, and I hope our friendship continues for a few more years. We'll continue to chat on WhatsApp, we'll continue to share our emails, we will exchange ideas, jokes and whatnot. Of course, those fantastic spiritual sessions, I'm sure we should continue once this Corona embargo goes off. So, Professor Pillai, there are many things I would like to share, but it should be a short video. I don't want to too many things, but I would like to say again that it's been a privilege and pleasure to have known you, to have worked with you, to have interacted with you both at the personal and professional front. And my sincere wish is that we should continue to remain as friends forever. Thank you very much, and I wish you a very, very peaceful and productive retired life. RGCB has tremendously benefited from your contribution as a director as well as scientist, and I am sure the next director will continue this legacy forward. And of course, one more thing I forgot is the tremendous contribution of getting a land free of cost for RGCB, where a new center is going to come up focused on translation research. These are something that are not small achievements. Some are fantastic achievements. I think you are a very, very proud and satisfied man. So you should be very, very happy that you have done all these good things for this institution. Have a very, very peaceful retired life. Thank you.
Congratulations, Dr. Radha, on a great innings as Director RGCB. The research programs at your institute on disease biology that span various kingdoms of life have grown under your tenure to make this institute a leading one in the country. The research culture at RGCB is vibrant, and the environment is very, very enabling for young scientists and students alike. This is bound to have a lasting impact on the future growth of this institute and bring greater and greater laurels to RGCB in the times to come. Your stewardship in the past is certainly a key factor in putting RGCB on this path. Keeping your own research program on immune responses to viruses, tackling both basic and research and clinical aspects of viral immunology, while leading RGCB to where it stands now is no mean task. So, congratulations on all that you've managed to accomplish. I've been impressed by your passion for good life and totally floored by the rooftop vegetable farm that you've created at your institute that gives a glimpse of how you skillfully manage your people at the institute and provide them opportunities for their professional as well as their personal satisfaction. Here's wishing you the very best in the decades to come for your scientific career and your personal life.
You've done such a fantastic job of basically taking an institution that, has been a small state-run institution to become what it is today, which is a nationally and internationally recognized institution that everybody wants to work with, everybody wants to come and work for. So that's a huge achievement. And if somebody were to basically ask me, can you define Dr. Pillai in a word, I would say visionary. Because the reason is that you've done such a fantastic job of looking for the best ways to make RGCB a top-notch institution. And we have talked about this before, and you always have told me that when I come to work, I try to basically make RGCB better today than it was yesterday. That's the kind of vision that a leader, RGCB was lucky to have a leader like that with that kind of vision. So you've done a fantastic job. And as you know, I came to RGCB in 2007, 2008 to explore collaboration with OMRF, and your support and your vision has been so instrumental in making that such a successful and fruitful collaboration. And today you're having a robust collaboration with OMRF. Subsequently, when I moved to Mayo Clinic, we worked together on establishing collaborations with Mayo Clinic, got grants from the US government, which made you think and plan to have a robust technology commercialization and intellectual property operation at RGCB that is second to none, so that you can avail those grants, make RGCB the place for the next generation of technologies, as well as collaborations internationally. So you were a visionary in that. I was so privileged to work with you and colleagues of yours like Dr. Saji or Dr. Sri Kumar, Mohan sir, and Dr. Sonia, all of those folks who you nurtured as next generation of leaders. And I was so glad and I'm so privileged to say that I worked with them and building this. And so it has been a tremendous achievement that you have done in RGCB. You've given everything that you could to RGCB. So thank you for everything that you've done.
Hello, Professor Pillai. How are you? It was a pleasure working with you for so many years. And it is sad that you are retiring from the RGCB this month, but I am very happy also at the same time that you will be more active in your future endeavor. I enjoyed your hospitality during all my visits to RGCB. Because of you, I could see a lot of things in Kerala, and also I learned a lot many things from you. I wish you all the best, and we'll be in touch on regular basis. Thank you.